We had a fantastic presentation yesterday, and it's a very timely topic. And we discussed about many shades of disparities in myeloma care. I remember when I was in medical school, a diagnosis of myeloma used to have an average life expectancy of 2.5 to 3 years. Over the last several decades, things have changed. Now we are seeing improvement in the survival. Unfortunately, this improvement is not across the board. We are not seeing that this improvement in the survival is the same as patients from areas from rural zip codes, from rural North America. We also see that in patients who are African American heritage and ethnicity, where there is an increased incidence of myeloma, earlier transformation from MGUS to multiple myeloma, but the survival is not as good. There is also another discrepancy that we found was in the stem cell transplantation utilization rate. Stem cell transplantation has now been accepted as almost like a standard of care for patients that are newly diagnosed and transplant eligible for multiple myeloma. But the utilization rate for transplantation across the United States is around 30%. So where is the problem? The problem is most likely in the access. For the Caucasians, the transplantation rate is in the range of 36 to 38%, but for the African Americans, it is down to 26 to 25%, and for Hispanics, it is really dismal, 16%. We did a study for our state of Kansas, and using our Kansas State Registry, we found that the transplantation utilization rate is only 18%. Now, think about patients that are referred to us in the University of Kansas Cancer Center. Our transplantation rate is approximately 50 to 60%. So where is the problem? I think the problem is in the access. We need to go out to the community. We need to educate. We need to implement guideline-based therapy. Most importantly, increase clinical trial accrual rate, not only for different ethnicities and also opening up trial sites in rural America. And by doing that, eventually I think we'll be able to catch up with the improved access to novel therapy, transplantation, and many other life-saving medicines through this increased access to clinical trials. And this is our dream, and hopefully with this endeavor, we will in future see improved survival for everybody. And I sincerely thank NCI and ASCO for bringing up this very important topic to the front light. And after this session, we had more questions than answers, but that was the idea. Start the discussion. Let's admit that there is a problem, and together, let's find out a solution to improve and go out to the grassroots, improve the treatment for myeloma for African Americans, Hispanics, Caucasians, patients from rural areas and urban areas, and also globally. And thank you for giving me the opportunity to discuss this important topic that's very near and dear to my heart.